Welcome back. The owner of Lucky's restaurant, Suzanne Vaz, has lodged a police complaint against 4 for criminally trespassing, entering, damaging her car and restaurant. The fight between Goans and Nigerians had taken place in her restaurant. She has complained that her fiancé and partner of Lucky's was slogged by the people. She says police play the role of mere spectators.
The Nigerians' Goans clash at Kalangut story has taken a dramatic turn. The owner of Lucky's restaurant, Mrs. Suzanne Vaz alias Suzy, has come up with a CCTV footage and a police complaint lodged against a local rickshaw driver. Suzy claims that the I-20 which was banged by the local rickshaw driver belonged to one of her customers and her restaurant was unnecessarily damaged by the mob. Suzy also claimed that her Maruti Swift car was also damaged.
There were some customers in the restaurant. They had parked their car outside, just in front of the restaurant. They were blacks. They were blacks, Africans. Okay, yeah, they were blacks. Okay. Then there were some English people or white people also there. Indians also were there. Okay. It's a restaurant, so they were all having their dinner, lunch, whatever it is. So they had parked their car out. One rickshaw came and banged into the car. So they all. No, it was a park. The car was parked. So.
It was not on the middle of the road.
It was not in the middle of the road.
The parking.
He came and he banged straight into the car.
Susan alleged that her fiancé and partner of the Lucky's restaurant was beaten up by the cops and the people.
My fiancé, he had to close the shutter down. So they went near him and told him to come. So he said, let me close the shutter, let me close the shop. They said, no, leave the shop, you just come along with us. So he tried to pull the shutter down. They started beating him up. Really beating him up and pushed him into the police van. Now, in the meantime, this is happening. These boys who were throwing stones on the shop went and started breaking my car, which was parked there in front. Just breaking the car. And 4-5 police officers were just standing there and watching. This is what has happened. Okay, I have nothing against the locals or I have nothing against. This is the incident that has happened. My shop has been my property has been destroyed, my shop has been broken, my car has been broken in front of the law.
A reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Sunny Narvekar.
An injured leopard was trapped at One Maulinge on Tuesday morning. It had made life of locals miserable from the past many months. Forest Department has trapped this mischievous wildcat.
People were in search of this wildcat from past many months. Finally, on Tuesday, it was trapped in the trap laid by forest officials. Locals claim it has destroyed their farms and cattle. They have expressed a sigh of relief.
29 तारखेक अटॅक केलो वासराचेर गोट्यान त्याच्या उपरांत आयज जवळ 27-28 दिसान पिंजऱ्यान सांपडलो एक हें जालें की अख्ख्या गांवांत जो भंय आसलो तो मातसो आतां भंय कमी जालो की आतां फुडें काजी बी येतलो जाल्यार वयर वचपाक भंय आसलो काजींनी आतां एक बाबा बिंदास काजींनी वचाय रातचो हिचो असो कामा वयल्यान येवंक सुद्दां भंय दिसतालो आतां एक हें खंय ना अशें.
Leopard was found in an injured state. Animal lover Amrit Singh was present at the site. He says now the animal can be treated.
आमकां अशें दिसण्यान येलें की तेज्या खंय तरी तेणी फाशाक लागून तेका कट पडलेलो आसा एक भयंकर असो तेका गळ्या पासून तो खाकेन तेका बरोच कट पडला आनी तो कट जसो एकदम जर आनीक थोडे दीस उरलो जाल्यार तो मरूं शकता आसलो ट्रॅपान पडलो म्हणून तो आयज तेका ट्रीटमेंट करपाक आमकां शक्य जावंक शकता.
Forest officials refused to speak on the camera but informed us that big cat will be sent to Bonla Wildlife Sanctuary. A reporter from Bicholi, Udaipura.
Seamanship is vital for being a good naval officer. INS Sudarshani, sail training ship for Indian Navy, was launched on Tuesday at Goa Shipyard in the port town. This is the second sail training ship built by Goa Shipyard.
It was launched by Leta Sushil, wife of Vice Admiral K.N. Sushil, Flag Commanding-in-Chief. Vice Admiral K.N. Sushil attended the function as the chief guest. Chairman and MD of Goa Shipyard Limited, Rear Admiral V. Bakshi, Rear Admiral Sudhir Pillai, Rear Admiral Prem Kumar Nair and others were present on the occasion.
The sail training ship not only provides the ropes but also equips you with that very essential discipline called seamanship, which is so vital to being a very good naval officer. We may learn technology, we may learn systems, we may learn all modern techniques, but without seamanship, you are in an alien environment in the sea.
And to build ships to a customer's specific needs. The company's growth and progress has been a consequence of the vision of its past leadership in upgrading technology and infrastructure while investing in its people. In return, GSL's workforce and officers have built upon this foundation through the sustained toil and efforts.
Sail training ships are being used as basic seamanship and character building platforms by navies world over. This vessel can accommodate a crew of 61 and be under sail or propulsion power or a combination of both. INS Sudarshini is built for worldwide operations. A reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madkekar.
The youth of today feel that Indian mass media has upheld its ethics and social responsibilities. An intercollegiate seminar and poster competition was held on the topic Indian mass media, its social responsibilities and ethics. Here are the views of the youngsters.
I wouldn't say it's ethical because the concept ethics is not defined. We are not accountable, we are not liable, we are not responsible. But to an extent, yeah, today's media is responsible, socially responsible. They over responsibility towards society.
According to me, media is socially responsible, ethical, and it is not also. For gaining TRPs, it is getting into business and it is losing its pace.
Ethics and social responsibility go hand in hand. When someone is aware of his ethics, he gives weightage to his social responsibilities. Now, if we go to see the reasons for the irresponsible behavior of media, one, of course, they are finding it difficult to strike a balance between their mission and economic interests. As well as we audience, to some extent, are also the reason behind the same. Because they very easily get out of the thing and they say that we give the audience what they want. And yes, as audience, we are accepting what they're giving to us.
The seminar was organized by the Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition at Porvorim. Students from various colleges participated in this day-long seminar. A poster competition was also organized on the occasion.
Whatever they are watching does play a very, very important role. The media impacts the youth. So we wanted to know how responsible is the media towards the youth of today's youth, and how ethical is the media in its functioning.
A reporter from Porvorim, Devidas Kamli, with video journalist Sushant Pal.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.